Oh hey, it's Numbly with Game of the Week, and this is Powerwash Simulator 2, the demo. Now, this demo is a little bit old at this point. The game's already come out, but there was like a couple of demos that I looked at over the holidays that I grabbed for Steam, and I just kind of wanted to, try them out. Like, I don't think I intend to buy any of the demos that are coming out, except for maybe the Parasite demo that came out recently. But this is it. This is Powerwash Simulator 2 demo. So I know that this game is not the most exciting, but it's one of those games that I feel like you use to either shut your brain off with menial labor, or to kind of like engage your brain so that you can kind of think while your brain is like actively doing something easy. I'm gonna start this job. I've never played a Power Wash game before. I've watched a lot of YouTubers play it. Yeah. Oh, we get to watch the inside too. Hold on. Okay, R. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So like I said before, I've never played a Power Wash game before. I'm going to kind of take my time, just kind of talk to myself, and maybe discuss what's going on in life, what's going on with the channel, what I'm having fun with right now, what I'm not having fun with right now. It's just going to be like an incoherent ramble. So enjoy that. So yeah, I might as well talk about what's coming up on the channel right now. So I have been very much lax on uploading recently. I've been uploading old footage that, it's hard to talk and do this at the same time, actually. Old footage that I recorded before the new year, even. Alright. I've been doing the Red Dead stuff. I have like another 5 or 6 episodes edited and uploaded, but I haven't made any thumbnails for it, so that's why they haven't gone live. I've been doing a lot of raiding in Final Fantasy XIV. The new raid tier came out. That's been a ton of fun. Raiding with some people that I was kind of like acquaintances with, but I've raided with before, or just like new through other people. And it's been nice kind of, getting to know them. The raid tier's been really fun. And the fights have been pretty good too. Like a lot of people clown on 11 for being too difficult, but I think it's probably one of the better fights after you get past weapons. If you don't play 14, this is not going to make any sense to you. But yeah. But as I said before, I've got a couple couple other demo games that I feel like playing. One is the new Parasite Eve clone. Like at least it uses the same battle system as the original Parasite Eve, which I think is really cool. I really like that. Parasite Eve was one of the first like RPGs that I really got into when I was a kid, kind of showing my age here a little bit. It was like, when I was like super little, it was like Super Mario RPG and Donkey Kong. And like I didn't even own Super Mario RPG. I had to rent it from a video store like 3 or 4 blocks away. But I remember playing that game and like sitting in the starting zone and just like grinding the first 3 Goombas for like hours and getting to max level before even leaving the tutorial area. Man, the kind of things you do when you're a kid and you have time to do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, that game on paper looks interesting, and something I might want to play later, or even pick up if I like it a lot. I've also been looking forward to information on the lift. I haven't seen any posts or anything since I did a playthrough of the demo, but that is the game I'm looking forward to most right now, is the lift. Ooh, that was a nice set of ding-dongs. Don't take that out of context. Roller shut door. Oh, it's probably on the other side. Put on some like some royalty-free music or something. There's like no music in this demo at all. But I guess it's like a simulator, so there wouldn't be any music unless you put some on. That makes sense. Yeah. I can see why people like this game. It's very, it's like satisfying to finish something and then get the dopamine ding. Now, I don't know how all these other things work. Can I change to different, oh, this is like soap, right? Should I be using this on like the wheels? But I assume I have to wash that off after, right? Oh, here we go. This is like super pressure wash. Okay. About one. The grill. hell is that? Is there like a thing? Ah, okay, yeah. You get money for each thing you finish. Okay. Just like looking at all the different attachments. Okay, so this is like for like super grimy, tiny bits. I see. What do you mean the wheel arch is still dirty? Oh, I see. Haha. Gotcha. How do I get back to like big gun? 2, 2, 2. Oh, okay, more wide angle. Doesn't have much like dirt crushing power. Tires still dirty? For real? Oh, that's satisfying. So what else has been going on? I started running my tabletop game on weekends again. They're kind of in a big arc right now, so that's been really fun. I've been running this game for going on like, I think we're getting close to 4 or 5 years now. Which is crazy. Like I should be turning this story into like a book or something. But it's a lot of fun to have like a group of people that you can reliably get together with on the weekends. Like I know the big meme is always it's always like, you know, we'll start this D&D campaign and then everybody will be too busy to ever play again after the first session. But my group is not like that. They are very solid about either gaming, just doing stuff as friends, which was nice. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Life-wise, found out recently that the place I'm staying, the owner, very much looking to sell the property, which is, you know, kind of scary, because looking for a place to live when you're a low-income person is difficult, especially if you're not like gainfully employed the entire year. I tend to pick up odd jobs. That's kind of how I keep my head above water. But if I had to move tomorrow, that would not be ideal. Not to mention, just like dealing with other logistics as well, like, you know, having to find more work in a new place, or even just moving from like the place I am now, which is a very, while it's going downhill, generally safe area, to an area that's probably much less safe is kind of like scary to me. But you know, that's life, and ultimately this is their property, and if they say get out, there's really nothing I can do about it, unless I want to cause a big fuss, which I don't. Where is this? It's not coming clean. There it is. I don't have to get the, why are the insides of the tires clean and the bottom of this truck clean, but not the sides? It makes no sense. Alright, cool. I don't know if I'm doing this efficiently or not. Alright, let's get this big side of the van done. But yeah, I was kind of hoping, in terms of like monetarily, that like YouTube, like I was never hoping for YouTube to become like a sole income endeavor. It was more something I was looking to do to like maybe like cover like my cell phone cost, or like just make enough like ad revenue to like maybe buy a game every month or two. But unfortunately, the algorithmic gods have determined that my content sucks, which I don't blame them. I'm not always the most likable person, but you know, sometimes when you make a video and you put some effort into it, and then the algorithm determines that you didn't use enough AI in generating it, so you get like 30 views, is very much a burnout kind of thing. Why are you not dinging? Please ding. Thank you. What else can I talk about? Maybe like the health front. On the health front, kind of stopped going to the gym, which I feel like has not been a great decision, but like winter depression is 100% a thing. And like, sometimes you just gotta take the W on getting out of bed, even if your day isn't 100% productive, you know? kind of count myself lucky that I have a couple of family members who do care about me, and just friends that I can vent to if I really need to. Can I jump on the front of this vehicle? I can. Cool. Crouch down. There we go. God, this stuff is not coming off. I need like a more powerful nut here. Eat soapy action. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. Oh god, that's also not what I wanted. There we go. Jessica's. Let's go. This thing's looking nicer already. Oh my god, this tire's still dirty. Stop being dirty. Stop it. This disgusting back end done. Oh, that was filled with the good brain juice for sure. Alright, so I think the biggest poopies are kind of on the side here and on the roof and in the back. Alright, so what games have I been playing lately? During the Christmas sale, I picked up Assassin's Creed Vikings. I don't know which one it's called. It's the one with the Vikings. That's all I remember. And I had Origins, and I had the one in Greek times as well. Origins was given to me by a friend who suddenly disappeared in my life after an argument with another friend, which kind of sucked. And I think it's called Odyssey. Odyssey is the Greek one. That one was given to me by a friend at random because there was a sale, and they were just like, "Do you want a game? Have a game." That was very cool of them. So I've been trying to catch up on those Assassin's Creed games. I've played all the other ones, except for the handheld ones, and I really enjoyed them until they became just like a Call of Duty Battlefield cash cow for Ubisoft. And I really liked them, but like some of them are really not very good. So I've been playing Origins because that's the latest one that I'm on. The one with Bayek, and like I like it, but at the same time I feel like it gives you too much freedom, and I really don't like the leveling up system. I think that, because, like, I guess your freedom is tied to your level. So, like, the more side content you do, the easier it is to go out and do more side content, which is weird. But I feel like I'm getting close to, like, not necessarily the end game of that game, but like I think I'm like level 34 or something out of a maximum level 40. So, like, I'm getting there. I'm getting to the end. The only problem is the game's already starting to feel somewhat like a chore. You just kind of, like, go here, collect Eagle Sight, you know, go here, clear out Garrison, go here, find hidden item using Eagle. It's just very much like an open world with a checklist, and most of it you kind of don't even really need to do. Is that weird to say? Like, it's a game that you don't even, like, you don't need to play. Because, like, a lot of the main missions, they give you enough EXP to go on to the next main mission, right? And if that's the case, then, like, why do side content apart from getting, like, getting new gear? But the thing is, once you find, like, a yellow weapon that is good for you already, or one that you like, rather, you can just spend money, like, not real money, but game money. I imagine you could spend real money somehow, because it's an Ubisoft game, but yeah, you can spend in-game currency to level your yellow weapon with the traits that you like to your current level, which is good because, like, apparently there's a crossover event that they did with Final Fantasy 15 where you could dress your camel to look like a chocobo and get the sword and the shield that is from Final Fantasy 15 to use. And I used it for a little while, but I found that I like the health steal on kill sword better. But I'm still using the shield. Anyways, crossover things like that in games, sometimes, like, they feel cheaty to me, you know what I mean? Because they're either really good items or absolute garbage a lot of the time. It's the same like when you get, like, a pre-order bonus for a game, and never pre-order games. I'm just gonna say that right now. Never do it. Wait for the game to be what is this? What did pick up? Pick up. Oh, apparently I can pick up the ladder through the wall. Yeah, never pre-order games, because a lot of companies now just release games broken that they expect players to send bug reports about, and then they fix eventually. And that kind of pisses me off. Like, I understand that there's so many combinations of hardware and, like, possibilities these days when it comes to like, games, that they can't account for everything. But, like, at least make sure that your game works on a medium hardware computer, you know? Then again, like, defining a medium hardware computer is pretty difficult these days too, given the, like, the state of trying to get parts for a computer in this stupid AI boon. Like, don't get me wrong, I think AI is interesting and cool, but, like, I don't like the economic portion of it. I've had this conversation with friends before. Like, I'm not gonna defend AI in any way. And I've kind of come around. Like, I used to think that it was interesting enough that eventually it could be, you know, like, overly useful. Like, you know, for teaching humans if it was giving correct information. But yeah, I'm just gonna drop this topic because there are people in both sides of the camp that are very vocal and feel very strongly about the subject. And this is supposed to just be a kind of chill power washing video. So yeah, I also picked up Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I've heard nothing but good things about it, apart from the AI thing, which, you know, circling back, if you're gonna use AI in your game, like, just don't. Like, if you're gonna use placeholders in your game, rather, don't use AI generated things. Like, a good example of using placeholders in a game is the lift. For example, in the lift, in the main area, they don't have the textures for plants in the demo. So instead of putting plants in, they just used, like, rolled up newspaper texture from, like, Unity Engine. And I think that is a much better thing to do than risk putting AI art in your game. Yeah. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Hell yeah, Batman. Oh no, what did I miss? What did I miss? Roller shutter door. Okay. Don't I have like a spider sense for this or something? Get out of the way. No, get out of the way. One thing I will say though is, like, when it comes to AI art, I don't really care if you use it for personal use as long as you're not selling it, you know, or using it in any kind of commercial way, because I think a lot of the time people who are using AI art for personal use would never have paid for a commission to begin with. So you're not really taking money out of the artist's pocket if they were never going to put the money in that artist's pocket to begin with. Now, I don't really agree. Hell yeah. I don't really agree with AI training on art that hasn't been purchased from an artist. I don't like stolen art. I don't think that's fair to the artist. But I also think that once you put something out on the internet or into the public domain, it is now public domain. Now, of course, there's things like copyright and stuff like that that you need to adhere to. But like, I don't know. If you're gonna put art out on the internet, and do something to protect it. Either like give it like a signature with your name on it, so that, you know, not necessarily your name. Like I don't know. It's a touchy subject. Anyways, I'm gonna get off the subject entirely. How long have we been recording for? All right, 35 minutes. There's another job. Oh, this is cool. Okay, what is this? We'll do one more job. What is it? Okay. Alright, so we're in this new area now. Guess it's like a park square. Someone came and dumped all of their chocolate pudding on this. What happens if you spray the cat? Oh, you can't spray the cat. Cool, I guess. But yeah, I kind of really want to play Clair Obscur Edition Expedition 33, but I kind of want to save it as a reward for catching up on other games that I have, if that makes sense. Which is weird to say, right? Because like you play games to relax, so you shouldn't really treat them as like a checklist. But I feel like these games I will just never finish. Another game that a friend of mine, Velka, bought me a while ago that I've been kind of dipping my toes into was Abiotic Factor. And a lot of friends have been playing Abiotic Factor, which is cool. The problem I have with that game is it's very much a game where, and this is true for me with most games, where like if I'm not participating in the build-up for something, then I feel like I haven't played the game, and that just kind of makes the game less appealing to me. Like, it's weird because, like, you'd think that the menial labor, like crafting or gathering, is what would put people off, but like, when it comes to playing a game like that, playing a game where you go into a new area and you explore and you find new resources, like a survival crafting game, you know, that kind of game, I want to be there for that. And like, unfortunately, I can't be there every time people want to play a game, or I'm just like not in the mood to play that game, you know? And I don't want to hold them back, and that's typically when I'll say something like, you know, go ahead and play without me, it's fine. But then, if I've said that, I've pretty much written the game off. Like, if I'm playing a multiplayer game with you, and I give you the go-ahead to play it without me, that pretty much means I'm probably never going to play that game with you again. And it's not a mean thing, it's a, I don't want to hold you back kind of thing. and because I don't want to hold you back, it also conflicts with my my need to help in doing that sort of thing. So it kind of just conflicts, and that's not cool. Like, it's a weird stance to have on a game like that. So like a game like Abiotic Factor, so, like just doubling back on previously said things, if I play a survival crafting game with friends, what I'll typically do is build my own base so that I can, you know, craft and gather at my own pace. And when I'm doing that, you know, they can play their game and I can play my game, and you know, I'm not holding them back. And you know, if I want to jump on and play the game and the server's up, I'm not, like, they're not holding me back either, which is typically not a thing. I don't consider playing with friends who don't want to gather or you know, craft to be you know, holding me back, because that's just part of the fun that I have in that game. But yeah, that's typically my take on games like survival crafting. Is I want, if I'm not there to help build us towards whatever goal is currently in the game, then I just typically, I'm not interested, you know? And I think that's fair, because, you know, half of the survival crafting is the crafting, right? So, like, when it comes to a game like that, I definitely don't want someone to hold my hand through it. That's why I like playing games where I have the same level of knowledge as someone else at the same time. So like if I'm going into an area, I like to have more knowledge or at least the same amount of knowledge as someone who is, there we go. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen. That's kind of cool, though. But yeah, I like them to have the same knowledge as I do, because like, if it feels like someone is holding my hand through a game, it kind of takes the pleasure of discovering it myself out of the game, which is another reason why I'll typically play a game solo first if someone else has also played the game. And I do. I have an Abiotic Factor solo world where, you know, sometimes I play, but sometimes I just don't feel like it, right? Like it's a survival crafting game. You know, it's a little annoying for a new player to get through certain parts of it, because it's definitely built, I feel, to be a game where you have, you know, at least one other friend to support you. But Abiotic Factor is definitely one of those games where it's like you can't have your own base in that game because there are crates that hold very limited resources. Limited in that, like, they never respawn. Because, like, a lot of things do respawn, but I feel like crates and furniture never respawn. So it's not like I can make my own base to play in at my own pace on a multiplayer server, because the game's not built that way, and that's okay. Like, it's not meant to be played that way, which is fine. I don't have the drive to play the game like if everything's been pre-explored, if everything's been pre-farmed. I don't like being taken care of against my will, if that makes sense. Like, I wanna do it myself. It's weird, like, cause like no ill will to like someone who likes just going in and adventuring and doesn't want to deal with that sort of thing. You know, people like what they want to like, and that's okay. But I also like what I like, you know? Anyways, let's change topics a little bit. What should we talk about now? I've been playing a lot of Stellaris with one of my tabletop friends, and they had a patch recently, patch 4.3, where they completely changed how economy and ships work. They made it so that having a super incredible economy is harder to do now. It's not impossible, but like they took out buildings that make it so that you can turn generator planets into like huge energy credit factories. Oh, that's satisfying. I mean, you can still kind of do that, but you kind of have to start small and grow into something big, rather than just go wide right away and let your pops build, I feel. I'm also kind of a noob at the game. Like, I don't do the fancy stuff like creating job-specific species and like that kind of thing. I just kind of like building up my economy and making ships and doing research and making planets and that sort of thing. It is enjoyable. I like economy games. I've always liked economy games. I've always liked idle games too. However, the idle game that I play the most, I'm adverse to talking about it too much because I've heard too many stories of people talking about the game and then getting banned for seemingly no reason. I think that kind of sucks, right? Because it's a fun game, even though it's been kind of monetized out the ass now. But it makes sense. The game's getting close to the end of its life cycle, so anybody who's still playing at this point, they're either here for the long haul or have paid for things previously. I've only bought one thing in the game ever, and it's basically like an entry fee to get in. That you can't play the game without it. You can, but like the amount of babysitting you have to do is like tenfold. And you wouldn't be able to leave it running overnight like I do normally. But yeah, I've been playing that game for a long time. They had an update recently, which is cool. I feel like it didn't bring a whole lot to the game, but we're supposed to be getting weekly updates now. It's only one dev, so like, you know, props to the guy for making a game that addictive by himself, and, you know, keeping it incremental and fun enough. Thinking of, like, I'm hoping this winter isn't too long. I know we've still got like another 2 months or so of it left, which is, you know, not ideal, but I'm kind of hoping that I can kind of pry myself out of, you know, the winter rut and at least do some things that, apart from what I have to do to get by, that are also healthy. Like, I want to start going to the gym again, maybe do some more swimming again. At least I'm keeping my social life social. That's one good thing I think I'm doing with my life right now is you know, just trying to maintain friendships. Though I have been lacking on that with certain people as well, which is regrettable, but it's unfortunate. All done? All done? Oh no. Oh, it's a water closet. What have people done in here? It's like a Half-Life room. Yeah, get soaped on. Just get absolutely soaped on. I don't know if I need this much soap, but I feel like there's not enough soap on Earth to get this thing clean. god. It's like Bill Clinton's washroom in here. Okay. I would like hold on, where is it? I don't want soap. I don't want this. I don't want soap. I don't want soap. I don't want soap. Nozzle. I don't want this nozzle either. I cannot figure out how the frig I get back to that nozzle. This? This. No. 3? No. 3? No. Hold on. How do I... Soap nozzle, turbo nozzle, 25-degree nozzle. Ah, there we go. Why was there a butterfly in here? Run away, butterfly, you'll mutate. Wishy, just heard that the fire chief's dog has gone missing. Oh no, I hope they find him. Should I just do the floor first? Like I'm stepping in this in my boots. I feel like doing the floor is like the worst thing I could do first, because like everything else would be washing down onto the floor. It's like when you take a shower, right? Like you shower from the head down, because like all the dirty water goes down your body, and then you wash your feet last, and then you caused all of the water to go down your body and out of the shower. And it kind of like blows my mind that there are some people who wash from their feet up. It's like, but now you've washed the top of your body and all that dirty water has moved down your body back to your feet. Your feet are no longer clean. I don't know. Shower thoughts. Literally. So what else is coming up on the channel? That's a good question. More Red Dead, because like I said, it's I've got a bunch of episodes already done. They just need thumbnails so that I release them. Probably put out a new one either tomorrow or next week. I don't want to go a whole week without posting anything, but, you know, it be what it be sometimes. Apart from that, oh my god, this was green. Or like teal. More demo stuff. Train of thought definitely crashed there for a moment. More demo stuff. More demo stuff. I'll probably get back to Cyberpunk at some point too, if I ever feel like playing it. It's hard to motivate me to play that game because it's one of those games that I feel like I don't want to play it unless I'm recording, and I don't always feel like recording, so I don't play it, if that makes sense. I remember Game Grumps had a topic about this at one point where they were like I can't play games at home anymore to relax because anytime they're playing a game, it feels like what they're playing could be used for a recording for the channel, and then it's like oh, I can't just play a game to be happy because that game could be content, you know? Like this could be work. It's different for me, of course. I'm like a tiny YouTube channel, but I get what they're saying now when they said it. I don't know how well of a job I'm doing. I'm just trying to give everything a good once over. Alright, cool. Cool. Changing table unit. Oh, I have to lower it. Oh, disgusting. That's real gross. Oh, that's definitely not acceptable. Don't I have like a button that lets me T, R, Q? Ah, there it is. My spider sense. The changing table unit isn't done? Oh, yeah, of course not. Oh, I know what it is. Like underneath, right? Yeah. I can't get any closer to the floor, my dude. Oh, there it is. Ah, there we go. Okay. What part of the grab rail's not clean? Oh, there. Toilet, why are you not clean? raised toilet seat just came up. Oh god! Ugh. Disgusting, gross. Just spray down the toilet paper. The papier de toilette. That's French for shit tickets. Might have to cut this episode soon. It's already running on an hour and 10 minutes. My computer gets unhappy once I reach about an hour. I wish I had like actual editing software though. Like I don't want to pay a subscription to an editing software. So I just use OpenShot. And OpenShot is great for a free program, but like, it is very basic in what it does. And it gets very unhappy if you try to feed it heavy file loads. Is this gonna be like an open situation? Oh, there it is. So something else you can kind of look forward to is a friend of mine picked up Reanimal recently, which is made by the same people who made Little Nightmares, and he asked if I'd like to do it 2 players with him. Apparently it's a game where only one person needs to own the game, which is really cool of him. He offered to do it 2 players and we can co-op record it. So that is planned. I don't know when it's going to happen because he works during the day and I'm usually busy during the night. But we'll figure something out eventually. Hell yeah. Alright, what are we missing? Oh, God, I found the button earlier. There it is. Okay. There we go. God, why does it sound like there's spiders behind the walls in here? Come on. Thank you. Alright, this thing, let me guess. Yep. top of it. Yeah. This handrail does not want to get clean. No, the handrail's fine. What is it pointing at? Oh, inner wall. There we go. Free aim mode? Oh, interesting. Press escape to finish. Alright, so I probably wasn't the most efficient in cleaning this stuff, but you know, I did it. I did the thing. I did the public facility and the removals van, and I think that's everything. I think I'm not allowed to do anything else in the demo. But yeah, it was nice, just kind of hanging out and talking shop, and you know, giving you a little instance of a window into my mind and how things work sometimes. Yeah, there's more stuff coming on the channel. Ooh, that leaf scared me. I thought it was a bug on my monitor. Yeah, look forward to more demos, probably shorter than this one, or maybe longer, maybe multiple parts. We'll see how the demos go. I've been Nombly with Game of the Week, and this has been Powerwash Simulator 2 demo. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.